prayer among the people. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 1 says, therefore I exalt first of all that supplications, prayers, intercession, and giving of thanks be made unto all for all men. Hosea chapter 10 verse 12 says, it is time to seek the Lord until he comes and rains righteousness upon you. It is time for the people of God to fall on their knees and seek God's face. It is time for us to cry out like Moses for God to show us his glory. If we want to see lost people saved, if we want to see the sick healed and the hungry fed and the world changed, we must spend some time in prayer. God says, call unto me and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things that you do not know. If we want to see the power of God at work in the church, in our own lives, we've got to get down on our knees and we've got to call upon the name of the Lord. Can I get a witness in here? Jesus says, my house shall be called the house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves. A den of thieves. I like the part that says, but you have made it. If the church isn't the house of prayer, we made it that. Whatever the church is, if it's not the house of prayer, it's what we made it. It says he wants prayer among the people. Also want people being helped. It says, watch this. Then the blind and the lame came to him in the temple and he healed them. People who heard it, reached this a few weeks ago, people who heard it and in need should be able to find healing and help in the house of God. The marginalized, the disenfranchised, the criticized should find help and healing in the house of God. People ought not come to church Sunday after Sunday and nothing changes. Can I get a witness in here? You know, when people were coming to the altar, you know, people used to come to the altar, and we probably need to start doing that again. We will, in a little while. But some people came to the altar and still come to the altar with the same stuff. Sunday after Sunday. I mean, something ought to change. The Holy Spirit ought to be at work in such a way that something changes on the inside of us. I'll not be the same as I was last year. Something ought to have to. I know I'm still going to have some issues, but they ought not be the same issues. Gotta get a witness in here. Glory to God. Glory to the Lamb of God. Glory to the Lamb of God. Yeah. I used to drink a fifth. Well, if I used to drink a fifth a week, I ought to be down to at least a pint by now. Hey, we ought not be doing the same thing in the same way. I ain't saying you ought to be drinking at all. I'm just tell your neighbor he's just using it as an illustration. Tell me just an illustration, just an illustration. In the words of Chris Rock, it's just a joke. It's just